Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. It has been extremely hot. Most of you probably already know this. So we are just a little bit past upside down hour. It is past midnight. We're all the way down in Venice. Who's we? This is Vincent. I about to call him Venice. This is Vincent in Venice. Yeah, you're right. Subscriber out of Colorado. Come down to fish with me. So we're at a cleaning station down in Venice. It is not super hot. It is only like 85, 86 degrees. Pretty warm for the nighttime. But yeah, this is really hot. So the idea is don't fish in the worst part of the heat. So that means late night into early morning. Most comfortable. This is a snaggy spot, right? Lots of rocks. Even if you throw way out in front of this, you could still hit snags, but you don't have to. There's all kinds of fish activity right here in front of these cleaning stations, right up against the rocks. We've got a rising tide. These were on sale at B&B. Got 2 packs, so that's 4 floats for $5. It was 2 for $5. So this is a ready-made rig. Got your lead there, I think it's an ounce, and then steel leader with a clip. Vincent wants to try the drop shot, which is a good method for a spot like this because your lead is probably going to get hung up before your hook. And I've fished the drop shot here before and the dropper loop to a great effect until I got totally snagged. But that's what he's going to try. Let's get this float rigged up. I'm going to start out small. It's a 6-aught octopus. I'm going to start out small to start, but I'll probably work my way up to something bigger. Remember guys, if you're going to put bug spray on around me, make sure you know which way the wind's blowing before you do it. I just got some in the eye and I'm like blinded now. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So like I said, I'm starting out small. This is one of these spots that gets hyped up, right? People are like, oh, big fish all the time. Yeah, sure. But there's also like thousands of little cats out here feeding and other things. So we're going to start out small just to see what's up. If we can get something, small piece of skipjack, an aught 6, oh, I'm sorry, a 6-aught. Aught 6 would be very small. This is a 6-aught. And then you see it's like about an 18-inch leader of steel leader. Most of these fish that we see feeding right now are higher in the column, so the cork will be fine. Last time I fished this, Alex was just knocking them out of the water under the cork. Lots of activity. Glowing golf balls also. There's an alligator, just the one for the moment out there. He was real close, but decided that I was a little too close for comfort. So we're going to bring this close in. Can you guys see it? I don't want to rock out the big light right now because I don't want to overstay my welcome here, attracting a lot of attention to me. I'm getting hit like crazy down here. Oh shoot. Nice. I'm hooked up. I didn't realize that I had my bail open still. I only got a little bit of a nap. So 5 minutes went by after putting this out. See, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that this is a hyped up spot. I know people that think you're guaranteed to only catch 40 and 50 pound fish here, but when there's a big banquet, not just the big ones that come. Skinny people show up for those things too, you know. Snagged? All right, little guy. He can go home. Let's get right back out there, because even though I'm saying that this is a hyped up spot, even though there's a lot of hype for this spot, the chances of getting a big fish here are still pretty good, but there's a lot of little things to get through. I'm going to keep an attentive eye on my float, fish a sabiki rig, see if I can get something else. I think that's a crab. Crab. He's still hitting you.
Take it.
He had a fish break him off. It brought him up against something. And here's the cork. Here's your first fish.
Down it.
So yeah, totally. Your line must have got around something, and when you went to set the hook, you brought the line tight against whatever it was, and it cut it. Because look at all that line. That's all coming off the cork.
Is that a blue?
Yeah.
First blue.
Your first blue cat. Yeah, you're right. They don't have those in. Ooh. Well, I have blue cats in Colorado, I don't believe.
Let's go.
I'm just putting the cork out and just letting it do its thing. Not constantly filming. It started out really slow. Stuff like crabs and little fish bringing the corks under. I'm fishing mono for obvious reasons. Oh yeah. That is a lot better than the first two little fish we pulled out. One for me, one for Vincent. This is probably like a 12 to 14 pound blue cat here. Right off the rocks right over here. I'm just letting the current take this and taking it into the crab zone, right? Because it is not super shallow right off the rocks. It is kind of high. Well, it's not. We're not close to high tide, but this is a rising tide right now. So it's coming in. And there's a lot of food that people dump when they're cleaning fish that's just right in here, so big fish will come in really close here. You want to take over for me?
Yes, sir.
All right, I can get down here. And there we go. That is nice. I'm happy. I will let you guys actually guess down in the comments what you think it is, because I'm not going to bother weighing this particular fish because it is not a trophy to me. Somewhere this is a monster, but here, right now, it is not a monster. It is a baby blue cat. That's what that is.
Compared to what you usually catch,
He talked me into it. He wants to know what it weighs. So we're going to use his scale.
all right, bet's in.
Last call. You got it done? You got your comments down there? What you think it is? All right, let us know. What is it? What's better than I thought? 17.15. I thought it was going to be around 14. That's just a little more than what I thought. Definitely did not think I had a 20 pounder on. But yeah, you're right. Just under the cork. I was getting a little frustrated, to be honest. Well, I'll tell you what. I need to get that here. He'll show it off for me. Look at that. Yeah, like I was saying, I was getting a little frustrated, not hitting anything really, but little tiny bites. I was about to put the bait on the bottom and like start sacrificing lead. Yeah, you're right. It is definitely a little heavier than I thought. Maybe, you know what's up? You know why it's heavier than we thought? There was a tournament here this weekend. It was a tarpon tournament. I bet some Guggen was out here fishing, thought he caught a tarpon, and thought, I'm gonna put some lead in its belly so I win. But then someone said, Earl, you know that's a blue cat, right? You gotta let that go. I ain't gonna win a damn thing in this tarpon rodeo. Yeah, you're right, maybe so. He's got a bunch of lead balls in him. That's why he weighs so much. Otherwise, this is a 14-pound fish. It's just lead belly right now. He's gonna have a hard time passing them balls. All right, guys. He just, come on, there he goes. He's trying to swim up under the rock. Slowly but surely, you're getting it. There you go.
Huh. Well, there's another new species. Where should I throw him?
In
the bag?
Tote, yeah. Here.
Oh. Sweet. Look at all that black.
Something hitting my cork like crazy right now. And what is that black stuff? I just noticed that. It wasn't there before.
Oh no, it just kind of came in after I reeled the fish in. Little channel.
That's a,
Oh,
it's
that's
not
a
a channel,
gaff
that's a
top.
gaff top.
It's new species number 3.
Yeah, you're right. New fish.
That's bigger.
Maybe about the same. This is from out where you can't see the cork. It's a gaff top.
Man, they fight hard, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Is that another gaff top?
Another gaff top.
Oh, that's
Another
a trend. That means something. Well, thank you. Looks like somebody decided they would take my cork down and just keep going. Again, this is out of the dark. Kept putting it out there hoping to get a gar, and I don't, whoa. This isn't giant. I don't think this is a gar. It's probably a big gaff top, because out there we've also been hitting those gaff tops. It is exactly that. A bigger gaff top than what you were hitting, or me.
Oh yeah.
There we go. It was fun. You gotta go now. Yep, time to go, guys. Lots of activity coming through here. The sky is starting to lighten up. Pre-dawn is right here, right now upon us. We are not ending it, not calling it. We are just gonna go start it somewhere else on another video. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Totally different too as well. Vincent will be there as well. And I will say this now. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And I will see you next time.